I'm just going to have some land javelin teams come up to the top of the hills to just sort of shoot their SAM missiles off in the event of aircraft, and we're going to fight a very light sort of skirmish war thing here, and I'm going to buy a single Lynx 3 to cover them as they do that. And these Harriers do actually have those missiles again, so that they're pretty useful in that regards. I mean, they're not bad. So yeah, our guys are just going to get set up right like that. And if they send airplanes over here, my SAM squads should be able to intercept them. Or maybe not, maybe they're a little too low, but if they come up, we can take them down. These strikers should move up slightly, they should be able to cover the road. Oh, oh! Holy, that's a lot of stuff. Looks like they have a Barentino rocket barrage thing back there. Nonetheless, though, I think I'll just keep our troops like this for now, and I'm pretty sure the tanks... Yeah, the tanks should be decent at soaking up ammunition, so they're not... I'm not too worried about them. How did that tank take out my plane? Oh, the plane... God damn it, those planes really need to spawn in the air. It's like, why? Why would they just be sitting on the ground like that? And even at that, they should just fly away when they're being shot at. Ah, oh well, we're going to have to get some more, gonna have to get the Challenger Brigade down here. Those guys are gonna take out quite a few things. There goes that plane, that's good. I mean, the Chieftain tanks, they're a little panicked right now. But I'm gonna get them to set up a little firing base, so then whenever something shows up over there, they should be able to take it out. Oh, rocket barrage. Yeah, and the rockets just pass through like hills and stuff and such. It's kind of annoying, but I mean, I use it too at times, so that's sort of that. Oh, J7Cs, they might be, yeah, they're gonna drop bombs. Which really sucks, because our tracked rapiers can't apparently hit them. I think we're really going to have to double up on blowpipes here, because these blowpipes are really inaccurate at firing at targets. Like, our infantry are doing a better job at taking out those Z5s than our blowpipes are actually doing right now. It's hilariously bad. And immediately follow up with the resupply. And that's going to be a huge chunk of their support units. Hang on, we're going to have to slow this down to bullet time. We'll call in the Phantoms. And we're going to send in the Phantoms because I'm under the impression that's going to... Yeah, that's trying to hit our Challengers right now. How does he even spot that too is another thing. I think I'll get the Phantoms to just hover over the air here for a second, and mainly that's because currently my tracked rapiers are out of ammunition, so we're going to send them some more cargo trucks. Yeah, and we're going to need a lot more AA, so I'm going to buy a few more units of those. I mainly want to buy blowpipe infantry because they're expendable, but I don't know. It's a little risky. We'll see what happens. Move the Challengers up to cover this little avenue of approach, and I think we'll be good. Harrier time. I was under the impression that they missed their law rockets right there, but no, apparently they hit. It's kind of weird. Looks like they have a decent buzz on that group of infantry. I'm gonna call in the rest of our planes. Our Canadian infantry here cannot take those tank rounds very well. hide them behind the buildings here. Our challengers will actually be able to cover this road quite effectively, so I think I'll leave them there. And whatever approaches the road will just be showered in shots. Harriers are going to clean up that area as well. Or at least I hope they will. They're currently doing some sort of turning thing. And yeah, all of these tanks should be just panicked. Get my infantry to shift up through the buildings here. And that is, for intents and purposes, a whole bunch of dead tanks. Not really sure what I'm going to do about this. They're going to move infantry up around the sides here. Because, I mean, our challengers are the primary sources of power right now. The other tanks are more or less just here for support, in a very minor role. I think I can get the challengers to sneak into the village here. The main thing is that they don't have very good... Oh, they can actually hit it from here. Let's actually check that out from ground view. Ah, okay, so that's not bad. So I think they'll just continue to fire off their shots like such. I'll get resupply from my vehicles. That'll get them ready and back in the fight. These FVs just drop their blowpipes anywhere they want, really, because it's honestly not that important. And it looks like so far things are going well inside this area, so that's good. How many blowpipes did I buy? Oh, airplanes. I'm probably targeting my chieftains right now. It's no use moving them because the chieftains will go at like the slowest pace of all times. Oh well, looks like I managed to get both of their planes at the cost of a few of my tracked rapiers, of which I am starting to run out. Rocket barrage, that's not good. That'll probably take out a few blowpipes here and there. That was really close. 800 points to go. Come on, that's only a few more of their tanks. And they're starting to run out of the cheapo 25-point tanks. They're starting to use more of the expensive, like, I would say, 35-point tanks and the 55-point variants too. So that is really, really good. All we need to do is just continue to take out their tanks, which are endlessly strolling through our little villages here. There we go, some one more. How's that? Am I still alive? I swear I called in the Harrier on it. Maybe the Harriers just don't shoot at helicopters. Yeah, because they should be able to get fairly close and just buzz it down like that, but I don't know. Yeah, these Z-88s are pretty expensive. So as soon as we get line of sight on those, that tank's dead. It's already shaken. That'll be a nice little bit of points. And yes, World War II 15-point tank destroyer. I mean, make no mistake, these things were brilliant inside World War II, but afterwards they really weren't great at anything. It looks like they're just saying, fuck this village, it's too expensive to go through there. I mean, at least they're going around, which is good.
Target in sight, adjusting aim. Target in sight, adjusting aim.
Holy hell, that's a lot of armor that they've just... Oh, they're APCs, they're infantry. Perfect. That'll allow us to just chew up everything here. And there we go. That finishes the game on a good note. So let's see what we've done. 2,000 points worth of damage, 400 worth points of damage, and it's mainly in strikers, Saxons, and stuff that we don't particularly need. So that is good. Yeah, but our tank supplies are getting really so short. We're starting to lose quite a lot of rapiers too. Infantry we still have a decent amount of, and we still haven't used any of the Gurkhas, so we should be fine for now. And yeah, they've run out of those cheapo 59s. Well, now they have 6 more of them, but they'll run out really, really soon. And I think the tank threat will be gone in just a bit, and then we can focus on the other things. In planes, they've lost 18 aircraft, yet they still have more. So that's sort of that, but they're going to retreat over there, which is good. And I want to heal up some of my troops, but I just can't right now. Yeah, we're going to have to stomach another blow over there. Lantau Island is really, really just sort of undefended right now. I can call in some troops. I'll call in some light horse battalions in Hong Kong Island to protect that location. I recall sending Hong Kong Squadron over to Romeo, and I think I'll stand by that because we really do need to block this this gap here, and I think we'll end the turn. They're probably gonna attack once more, yeah. And Marines have landed, so unfortunately we weren't able to intercept them, but it looks like they have another fleet over here. So I mean, either way it works. And I believe that if we push off this Marine regiment, if we defeat them, they'll spawn back as a naval unit. So I mean, that's not too bad. Over here, oh, it's actually our turn. Huh. All right, fair enough. I was under the impression that they would actually attack in their attack, but that's fine. So in that case, how badly do we need those rocket planes here? They're bringing in reserve infantry now. They're bringing in helicopters. It's more or less the same. Let's check up. 281. We're going to deploy in these zones again, so I don't think we'll actually need our rocket planes anymore. So I'll get the Harriers and I'll assign them to Sai Kong. And over here in Sai Kong, they don't have much in terms of God damn it. They don't have any more in AA either, so that'll be good. I'm actually going to move the logistics helo squad into Susan Wong because it looks like it'll be pretty useful to have one of those things around. And again, Phantoms and other planes are going to move in here. I'm going to save up to buy that expeditionary force of those troops, and I think we will just commence the meat grinder once again. And holy crap, 23,000 points worth of crap on the Chinese side. I mean, talk about man spam. Just a ton of stuff. So, I'm gonna assume the AI is gonna follow a very, very similar plan of attack. Likewise, I'm gonna deploy like last time, although with a few minor adjustments, namely over here. I felt like we could control this area a little bit better. So, similarly, let's get our troops on the ground and deployed. We're actually starting to run out of untrained or unbattle-hardened Canadian rifles. We are starting to only have elite variants and veteran variants, so that's kind of neat. And we'll deploy them right here once again. Blowpipes in the buildings. Let's actually switch them out. Let's get some javelins in here. Javelins are the better type, but they are rarer and I don't want to lose them, so I've been kind of holding back on them, but we'll get them deployed right now. I'll use the MAW teams down here because they are a little bit stronger with the rocket launcher. Well, no, actually. Let's do some more Canadian riflemen. I think I'll put some Milan teams in this building right here, so then they can cover the area over there. And for shift and roll control, I'm still going to use these tanks over here, but I'm going to space them out one by one because I hope that this will make it so that we don't take as many losses over here, but we still need to have a ton of them. Also need to have a few tracked rapiers. I think what I'll do here is that I'll stack a single javelin team right there, and the Canadians can bring quite a few of these blowpipes, so can these guys, and we'll just try to make this an AA nest so that the tanks can bait out enemy aircraft and those guys can take them down. So I want to improve this village area some more, but I don't know how. You can put on a few more blowpipe teams. And yeah, I mean, over here, the thing is that I want to use chieftain tanks instead of those expensive challenger ones, but I have a feeling we're going to use many more of these tanks if we do something like that. So we'll commence the battle like such, and I think I'll have a recon vehicle somewhere. No, maybe I'll deploy it later on. Or no. We can have a pinky rover over here on top of this cliff. And then that pinky can lead a team of these strikers, these strikers, which have tow missiles. And how fast are these strikers? They're 70 kilometers an hour, so I think in that case I can deploy a lot of them and they'll be fine. And again, ADAT system. Or no, ADAT system in a bit. Yeah, that'll be our little ATGM nest to cover the road network over here. And great, now they bring in planes when I set up ATGM. Fine. It's kind of a give. Oh, they're all recon helicopters. Okay, so that's not that bad. These guys are gonna deploy. The other things are just gonna get out of this area. And we're gonna have a good fashioned battle over here. Really just gonna control these lanes again. All we do have to... What turn is this anyways? All we have to do is just hold out for those turns, and it shouldn't be that hard. In retrospect. Just gonna coat the area. Those blowpipe teams are only out of 2 people, so I'm a little worried about them. And these Canadian ADATs are just so accurate despite that 45%. I love them because they can just snipe off things. That already killed 1 blowpipe team. These things are super fragile. And that Milan team only has 2 people as well. Oh, and there's more. I thought that was the end of that barrage. Yeah, Milan team's... 1 Milan team's already dead, my mistake. I had 2 of them over there. And we'll pull these guys back. That'll allow us to get our phantom spam going on. We can buy the veteran tornado.
Waiting for your orders, sir. Set up a new observation post there.
And I suppose we'll just wait a little bit now. See where they show up from.
They're the only good recce's a dead one.
And yeah. There we go. I see some SUs moving around. So does our ADAT system. You should actually save those missiles for planes.
Weapons locked and loaded.
Striker teams have ample missiles though. And these are only like 10-point units, so they're not too terribly expensive. Holy crap, 1080 U-spam. Yeah, that system online. Take a few pot shots at that plane because that thing's gonna wreck my my units over there. Oh, come on, second. Ah, great. And that's gonna be too late to call in the phantoms too. Gonna have to pull back here. I'm going to get the ADAT system to run around the back because I want to keep it. And I have a feeling we can do with like, you know, 1 or 2 tractor rapiers inside the back here, so I think I will. And yeah, those chieftain tanks are definitely going to make a dent on just the enemy armor. Looks like they've taken to not sending any more real tanks, and it's more or less just infantry, APCs and stuff and such like that now. So I'm a little bit glad, because now we can just sort of shut down these lanes entirely, so that's good. Oh, another plane. Damn it. That's going to take out my ADATs. I want to say he managed to get that bomb drop down. No, maybe not. Taking damage somewhere. Okay, it's over here. Oh, 88Zs. Those are the expensive 60-point tanks. calling the tornado on that. That's a big blob of troops.